Oh, not you. Hold on, I'm almost there. Hold on, chat, I promise I am not doing this to like bully you guys. Okay, enter general chat, pull up YouTube for music, refresh, move over there, mute, silent. Why is my stream not playing? Grumble. Okay, that's there. YouTube should be streaming. Why is it not going off? Uh-oh, YouTube? There you are. Hello. Okay, so that's done. We listened to Sessions Diana yesterday, so let's do Sessions Vi. We haven't done Sessions Vi in a hot minute. Okay, the music should not be too loud. If anything, it should be very faint in the background, sorta. That's the goal anyway. All right, let me move this over here. Minimize that. Move this over here after shrinking it. There. Move over here. Beautiful. Okay. I think we have everything set now. Discord was linked. Okay. Sweet. Hello. I'm Gary. Gary the Goo Boy. This is my stream. Hi. That's gonna be us today. Good job, Miku. Way to have an accurate background for what we're gonna be doing. We're making a card graphic. We have everything we need. We have all the tools. We just need to, oh God, we just need to make it, which is not gonna be easy, but we'll do it together. Okay, first things first. This is where we're at. We're able to render graphics now. So our goal today is to make the OTUG card. Not functionally the card, but just visually the card. That's the goal. I don't know how successful we're gonna be, but we're gonna do it. Now let's do this. Let's not render either of these guys. This is creature test. Beautiful. Texture, creature. Okay, none of this is needed. None of this is needed. So all we're doing today, is just turning that into a card. That is the only thing we're doing. So, we need to grab that card module. And I think what we need to do is shrink it a little bit because we don't have a way to change the X and Y value besides like hard coding it. Not good, but you know, it serves our purposes. 200 by like 200, just so it's in the middle of the screen. Good enough. Okay, so now we're gonna make a card based on this. First things first, we need to load a texture for gravity background. Now we don't have gravity or elemental information yet. If it was a gravity card, it would be gravity dot background, gravity dot cost, that kind of deal. Actually, no, that would go on the card types. That would be like an enumeration, but whatever, we'll get there. We're gonna create a texture, and it's going to be the global renderer, and we're gonna call card art. I forget which file we have it under. Hold on. It was elements remake, card backgrounds, gravity background. Okay, I can do that. Card backgrounds / gravity backgrounds. Semicolon. Okay, so that should be the gravity background. I don't think this is how we should do this. I don't think this is how we should do this, right? Well, whatever, we could try it out here. So now we need an XY render value on that. So I guess we can just do that randomly on our own. So down here, we're gonna go SDL, render, copy, F, because we're not rotating it or anything. calling the global renderer, calling gravity background, null pointer because we're taking the entire image. This null pointer is just what rectangle in the original image do you want to render, you know? That's the whole point of that. The second rectangle is where it is on the screen. Now, if we're rendering at position 200, 200, let's try 180.f. Oh, it needs a rectangle. Fuck me. SDL. Again, we're going to be moving all of this later, so it's fine. Frect. Background rect. Background rect, we'll call it that. And then we'll give it the values of 180.f, 180.f. What is the width of the graphic? The art? The width of the art is 256 by 256. Why is that so? Oh, because it's specific to the image, right? We could probably make that even better later, but if that's 20, then it'd be 276 by 276, right? It would 20 on each side, so it'd be 296 by 296. If I was smart, I would do that relative because I immediately see the problem here. And then this is going to be background rect. I already know what the issue is going to be here. The issue is this. Ooh, what? What? Background rect? Oh, it needs to be, sorry, the address of that object. Debug error. Failed to load surface. Wait, did I type it wrong? Card backgrounds. Gravity background. Oh. Fuck. Failed to load surface. Card backgrounds slash. Oh, .png. Oh, well, if we want to get specific. Oh my God. It still doesn't work. Gary, Corky Bug, hello, is it your sister streaming? What are you doing here? Go watch your sister. The fuck? Jeez, your sister's playing Final Fantasy VII, enjoying all that Zack fandom. So what did I fuck up here? Hold on. Card backgrounds. That is what I want. Card backgrounds, yes. / gravity background, which is this. This is what I want as the background of the card before we actually get into it. So what's wrong with this? I just closed out of Visual Studio. Oh God. Oh geez, hold on. Cringe. Did I open the wrong project? Fuck. There we go. Okay, beautiful. So card backgrounds, gravity, is it not a PNG? Is that what's going on? Oh my God, it's a JPEG. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. There, beautiful. Okay, nice. Now, what is the aspect ratio of that gravity background? What is this? This is 144 by 220. Oof. Oof. What is that ratio? 144 by 220. .65? Wait, fuck. 220 divided by 144. 2.22? No, it's not. Fuck you. 65.45%. Oh God, wait, how do I find aspect ratios? Is it long part divided by the short part? Are we using our pillaged goods today? She is right behind me. I don't need to watch her also, LOL. Ah! Are we using our pillaged goods today? Yes. The goal is, how do I find the aspect ratio of this? Find aspect ratio of image. Factor your width and height to the lowest common denominator. If you have a painting that's 18 by 24, you get 6. or a 3:4 aspect ratio. What? Oh, the lowest common denominator. Oh, that's cute. So 144, 220. What's the lowest common denominator? Or the highest? No, it is lowest common denominator. It'd be 2, right? I'm assuming it's trying to say highest common denominator. Isn't that what that would be? So if that's the case, it would be what would it be? 22? No, it's not 22. How do I find lowest common denominators? That's complicated. Wait, it's been so long since middle school. Aspect ratio calculator. Okay, that's based. Width is 144. Height is 220. That does not look right. Hold on. What did I do? Oh, no. Yeah. 144, 220. Wow. That does not look like 144 divided by 220. I guess it is. Image preview. Okay. Browse. None. Oh, aspect ratio is 36 by 55. Ew. 36 by 55. So if that's the case... Oh my god, I'm trying to do it in my head. If I needed the width to be 296... Oh my god, that's so complicated. Hold on. Aspect ratio calculator. There we go. 144, 220. God damn it. 144, 220. Okay, beautiful. Then we want to convert it to... Oh my god. It's not keeping. Save it. Refresh. Go back. Redo it again. There we go. 144 divided by 220. Ah, that's what it was. Okay, so that's our calculator we're gonna use. All right. Chat, this is complicated, but we only have to do this once. Bear with me. 144, 220. I'm just terrible with aspect ratios. 36 by 55. Okay, wonderful. 36, 55. 144, 220. Beautiful. Now this needs to be 256 plus 40. 256 plus 40. 296. Ah, 452.22. Gotcha. So now this new rectangle is going to be 296 over 452.22. 452.22. Beautiful. Now it'll look correct. There we go. That's what I wanted. Now, does this look right? It looks a little bit wonky. It's the right idea, but you can kind of see how that ratio worked. Kale Yoon, hello. How's it going? I think it just needs to move up like 10 pixels. So the background would be at 170. Obviously, we're hard coding numbers in here. It's not going to be that way. The goal is, ooh, that is not what I wanted. The goal is this needs to be 170. The goal is that we're going to make the card, and then when we resize the image or whatever, it'll scale with it. That's the goal. But right now it's just hard-coded numbers, you know? So that's kind of what we're doing today. This is still not enough, I don't think. I think it needs to go up even further. This needs to be like 160. So we're actually giving 40 pixels on top, 20 pixels on the side, each side, and then some amount down here. So chat, does this look like a card to you? Does this, not a PNG, thanks program. Does this look like a card? Like the right size art to like everything else? It feels good. I think, what was the, hold on, we have a graphic for the OG card. Does that compare well? What's the difference? I think it's the same. I think Obviously, we're missing like the outer border and everything, but sans that, I think this is correct. This looks like the same like aspect ratio and everything. It doesn't look like it though, because it's like beveled insides and everything. Isn't the left a little bit bigger? No. Unless you're talking like the card on the right. This is just a beveled, and it's kind of hard to see because it's kind of zoomed out. It's beveled, so the left side is darker, the right side is lighter, but they're the same aspect ratio and everything. In fact, I think the left side and the right side are in fact 20 pixels. And the top is correct as well. It's just the beveling makes it look incorrect. We could make this easy by drawing like black borders around everything. That would be trivial. I could do that. Let's try that. Let's try black borders. So we're gonna go SDL, set render draw color. That makes the background bluish. So we're gonna do that again, but this time we're gonna set it to black. Then we're gonna SDL, draw, render, draw, rect F. And this is going to be at the global renderer. And this is going to be this rectangle, which is gravity background. It's going to be the same thing. Semicolon. Address of. Okay. Wait, no? What's wrong with that? Wait, what? SDL frect global renderer. Why doesn't that work? Is incompatible with const f. Oh! It needs a... No, that's right. Wait, what's wrong with this? Why can't I do that? Render, draw, rect, F. It is a rect. Wait. Yeah. SDL F rect. SDL F rect. I need a pointer. Why doesn't that work? Does this need to be a pointer? Oh, I'm doing the wrong one. God, I'm so dumb. This one. Because gravity background. Okay, I'm dumb. Sorry. This doesn't need to be gravity background. It needs to be background rect. Sorry. It's the rectangle that the background is referencing for the where to render it. Okay, go. Okay, so the black border helps. It does. It does make it look a lot cleaner. And I think we're going to do the same thing with... We're going to do the exact same thing, but instead of the background rect, whoops, we are going to draw the rectangle for creature test dot location, which is an f rect, and it's going to be the address of it. Go. Okay, how does that look? Does that look like a clean card to you? I don't know if I like the really thin black borders though. Like, can we maybe make that a little bit more artistic? But I don't know. I could kind of see like the cleanness of it, you know? I could also change the color to not be a black background. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on it. I'm worried that if the desktop is like anything but gray, it's gonna look bad. Is that enough room for text as well? I'm just imagining what the text would be. Because the text in the original game had to be really tiny. It was like meant for flash games on like huge big box computers. We're talking like, we're talking like late 2000s, right? Like, well, like 2007 is when like the game was made. So we still had like big box computers at home. I'm just trying to think if this is like as good as we're gonna get. By the way, this Odia art, as you see it, that is the size of the original art. This is the highest quality version you will ever see of that. And I don't want to use AI to upscale it. Trying to think about how to do this properly. I mean, I guess we could start our TypeScript stuff and see if it looks good. Let's actually do one more thing here. Let's grab another texture. I know this looks like a lot, but I just want to design the card first, and then we'll like put it all in the card module and everything. Gravity, element. This is going to be like element.gravity symbol, but for now it's just gravity quanta. We'll just call it that. Is equal to create a texture global renderer, except now instead of the backgrounds, we're going to go quanta, and we're going to call it gravity 120 x 120. Beautiful. Very, very named aptly. Quanta slash gravity 120 x 120 dot png. And I'm pretty sure these are PNGs, right? PNG, beautiful. And that's the name of it, gravity 120 x 120. Beautiful. Okay. So now that we have this, which is under the quanta. Okay, beautiful. Now we're going to render again. We're going to copy. We're going to paste. Now, though, we're going to render the gravity quanta, the whole image. And then instead of background rect, we're going to make a new rect for SDLF rect, quanta location, quanta rect, maybe? I don't know. This is going to be difficult because we are hard coding this, so give me a second. Made Kayun, sorry. I just saw that. I am so sorry. I am so late on it. All right, you get made for like 2 seconds because it blocks text. Oh, you need anything cleaned? Sleepy Mush. Hello, Sleepy Mush. Sorry, I was super focused today. Mwah. Okay, it's gonna be at location 296. We'll say minus 20 off that. So we'll say 270. No, it's gonna be 20 pixels wide. Fuck. It's gonna be 20 pixels wide by 20 pixels, right? That should be big enough. If it's 20 by 20, I want it to be like 20 off the right. So it's going to be 180 plus 296 minus 20. Oh, God. This is why it's hard. Listen, chat, we're just designing the card, all right? The actual stuff can come later. Hold on. 198 or 180 plus 296 minus 20. 456. That's where we're starting. 456.f. Okay, the Y value is easy. The Y value is just 20 pixels off the top, right? No. It's going to be 10 pixels off the top, I think. Yes. 150.f, and then it's going to be 20.f, 20.f. Okay. Now, if this worked out, this should look cool. So now we're going to render the quanta at background quanta. No, that's a lie. Quanta rect is what we should call it. Okay, now if this works out, that is not how I imagined that, but okay. Sweet. Apparently I forgot that it's 120 by 120. So it needs to move to the left. Well, hold on. What is it doing? Oh, I only went 10 down and it's 20 high. Okay, so we need to go 130. Fuck, I'm sorry. I'm forgetting we went 10 up because it goes backwards. So we should be 170, not 150. I forget we had to flip it. And then this, what's going on here? Needs to move to the left by like another 20 pixels. So this should be 246 or 446. Okay, still more. Hold on. 426. Nope, still too much. I can't do math apparently. There we go. Okay, it's still, it's ugly. I don't like it. It's ugly. There's a little like loss of transparency in there somewhere, or we just shrunk it down too much. I mean, to be fair, that kind of is the size of the original card, right? What did the original Odiug look like? How close am I to actually replicating this? Odiug elements, the game. Odiug wiki. There we go. No, not the old art, the new art. Oh my God. Hold on. There's my dude. Okay, ignore the fact that it's the upgraded version. Ignore the color. Fuck, fine, we'll use the old art. Wow, you can see the difference in quality. Look at that, there's like loss in fidelity. Wow, HD version. Holy shit, look at that difference. Dude, look how much was lost in quality. That's wild. Isn't that wild? Am I the only one? Preox, hello, how's it going? Wow, we're gonna make this game better than ever. So how close, okay, so what's up with that Quanta? The Quanta is way bigger and it's kind of into the center. So it's almost like, just increase the size of it and I think we got it. So what if this is like 40 by 40? Oh, whoops, sorry, forgot to close the program. Too big, but we're closer to the idea. 30 by 30? Okay. How is, not that one. How is this? How close am I, do you guys think, to actually making this card? Make that a little smaller, I guess. I mean, obviously the background's white because it's upgraded, but ignore that for a second. The background is correct. How close are we to that, you think? I think that's pretty fucking close. And if anything, mine kind of looks like the modern version of it. I think I should change the element, like the Quanta location on the top right. I can have the exact same font. We already know which one that is. 2. Yes, I would say 2. 2 what? Man, I gotta be honest, chat. I like the one on the left more. I think that one looks so much cooler. Isn't that wild how much fidelity was taken away in the Flash game? That looks so fucking cool. And then this is just like a blur. Hello, Cummings Turbo, off-brand Pokemon? Maybe the one on the right. I'm trying to think about how I want to make this better. I actually think that gravity symbol, where is it? This? What's going on here? Why are we losing the glow? Because this should have like a glow around it in order to make it convincing. That's what this image has. And that's what the one on the left lacks. Actually, it looks like the whole thing, it may look like the whole image is blurred out, chat, but this is actually how the card looked like in game. It had blurry text and a blurry corner because it was a Flash game. Kaoyun, too light, too bright. Which one? The Quanta symbol? The art looks fantastic, obviously. The background looks fine because there's going to be text down here and everything. I'm still undecided on how I feel about that thin black border. I like it on the inside, but I don't know how I feel about the outside. Because like we replaced that gravity art with like imagine it with like this. Like same background and everything, but instead of gravity, it's darkness. Like that's gonna look way worse, right? Because darkness is just so, like, it's almost like obsidian. The water one would look cool. The air one would look great. Fire would look great as a background for sure. Any kind of bright ones, entropy would look okay. Actually, entropy would probably look the best with black. Maybe we have different background colors or different border color. I could make the border thicker, to be fair. We could just have 2 layers around it. I think you need some anime shading, like on the right thing. Some black circle would point out the glowiness of the graphic you showed. Oh. Well, how about this? What if we do this? What if we make it the full 120 by 120 that the default image is. Does that even look better? Oh, sorry. I wanna see what the original Quanta size looks like. So there, that's the glow. So we have the glow. It does exist. It's just, But when we knock it down to what it should be, it's like really hard to see. What did we have it before? 30? Yeah, it's just so blurry compared to this, which is the same image, by the way. That elemental symbol, that vector art, same art. It's just, there's little rings you don't even see because it's so blurry. Yes, but the card is too bright. Drop shadows? Maybe. What do you mean the card is too bright? Which one, the left or the right? Now, if you're saying the background here is too white, I agree. This is the upgraded Odiug. If we look at the original here, I don't even know if I have the wiki up right now. I don't. The original here, that's not actually what it originally was. Odiug, elements, the game. It's because the old art is on here and it's ugly and it's a terrible comparison. But if you want to see what the old art looks like, there you go. That's the original art for Odiug, and it's ugly and it's sinful. But there you go. So you can see the background is the same art piece. This is the exact same art. You can see up here especially. So what is lost there? I don't know. I kind of like the sleekness of the new art. It kind of shows off I don't know. It just looks better. There is no contrast between the card and the symbol. True. It lacks something that will point out, hey, there is something, instead of a symbol which is blending within the same color palette. So what makes the one on the right work so much better? Even here, same background and everything, but this pops out more. Why is that? Maybe it's because it's so blurry they can kind of pull it off. I mean, I guess I could put like an orange circle, like whatever, like a brownish circle, reddish brown circle right under that, give it like a 1 pixel thickness. I guess I could do that. First, let's try a black color. That would go over the draw rect. It would go over everything. SDL, render, draw circle? Draw point, draw rect. No, I can't draw circles, can I? Render geometry, so we give it like vector points. Wow, really? SDL can't draw a circle? I'm not drawing a circle. Fuck that. I'm not even worried about that right now. It lacks something that will point out, hey, there is something here. Don't you see that black shadow on the symbol? The black shadow on the symbol. Yeah, how... Is that a shadow or is that just this? Hold on, if I look at other cards here, if we look at like other card, let's like air. Does air have the same color? Oh, it's hard to tell with that blue. Hold on. Light's easy. So does light have the same color? Oh, fuck, it does. Oh, shit. In fact, it looks like everything on the card has color, doesn't it? The text has color, like a shadow. Like the text here has a shadow. This has a shadow. Interesting. I didn't even think about that. That is an ugly card, I agree. It's not, hold on, we'll get a better one here. Where is, oh, Guardian Angel, Hope, Crusader. Man, light has some, there we go. We'll go for the all-time classic, the fan favorite weapon, Morning Star, or Morning Glory. Yeah, there is a shadow on like all of light, isn't it? I didn't even think about that. The text has shadow. Time to finally use that Windows magnifying glass. Ah! There is a shadow. How would I do drop shadows in C++? Dude, I don't even want to begin to try to understand that. How in the hell Dude, I don't even know. Not only do we have to do drop shadows for this, we need to make a drop shadow for every piece of text and then implement it automatically. Which means basically we give it some, because TypeScript, whatever this is, that's just a texture sheet that just converts whatever string we give it into like whatever, a series of like part of a texture, right? For font, you could just render the font slightly offset with a different color. I mean, that would look ugly, but I get it. The idea here is because even the text is part of a texture, right? So could we not make a function that takes that texture and then converts it into another texture, because we still need a texture pointer in order to render it through SDL, right? We make a new texture pointer that is referenced to all of the qualities of either the text or the gravity image, or even the card itself can have shade, like shadows. Basically, whatever texture you give it, you then take that new texture. Its only difference is it's going to have a slightly offset location value to the bottom right by like 2 pixels by 2 pixels. And then it's going to be transparent. And then it's going to be turned to black. I can do all of these things so far. The problem is, how do I diffuse it? That's going to be difficult. That's going to be hard. The diffusion is where it gets difficult. I can do everything else just fine. I can have all of that. It's just the diffusion that's going to be difficult. Probably not TypeScript. TypeScript is JavaScript with types. Wait, hold on. I have the tutorial up because I was about to do it. True type fonts. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. We have this font. It's called, not that one. Gil Sans. This is the same font. So here's the deal about fonts in true type C++ land, okay? We give it this information, and what the computer does, it's like, okay, you want a string. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, which is every letter in the alphabet. So what it does is like, okay, you need these 3 letters, THE for the. Okay, well, what I'm gonna do for you in the program, which is what SDL does, is it's gonna take the string. It's gonna be like, okay, I need these 3 letters. It's gonna cut out little bit of like this texture, this part of the texture, this part of the texture, this part of the texture, and just render it all wherever you want it, right? So they are textures. So that's good. That helps me with like the diffusion part of like this. But rather than diffusion, maybe we can make it more modern. Is there a better, maybe we need like image designers here. Maybe I'll call like my VTuber friends. Maybe you guys would know. Instead of like diffusing a shadow under like this gravity symbol up here, this quanta is what we call it, this gravity quanta, is there a better thing we can do that's more like sleek and modern? Maybe we can look it up. I'm just not a graphic designer. I'm sorry, does editing the symbol on your own in Paint, Photoshop, GIMP, wouldn't it be easier and you can't do it? The problem is it would make things easier. I guess I could have like card quanta. That would solve that. And I guess the title doesn't always have it. I guess I can get away with it. Okay, hold on, that's kind of based. Maybe we can get away with that. Let's try it. Let's try it. Okay, where's my gravity quanta? Quanta, open with. Chat, how do I not have GIMP? Okay, we're downloading GIMP. God damn it. I tried. Is GIMP.com? Was that a very dangerous website to attempt to go to? Oh, GIMP.org. Okay, that's better. Torrent? Ew, I'm not gonna pirate GIMP. Run. Can't believe I have to download GIMP just for a goddamn diffusion. Install for all users. Yes. 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 Install. I already know how to use GIMP. we have a drawing pad and everything. I just, the new computer. I built this computer maybe, ooh, golly gee, maybe 3 or 4 months ago now. And it's got like a water-cooled 4090 in it and all that good stuff. I just haven't downloaded GIMP on it. Is Golang a GUI language? We can call it Golang or just Goo? Is Golang a GUI language? Isn't Golang like the Google like new version of C, but it's just worse C++? Is that what that is? Okay, so open with GIMP. Kinda, but not kinda. Oh. Go is an amazing and simple language. I love it. It's fantastic and fun. Oh. Okay, so there's our OG original. Oh, look at that blurry ass. This is the original gravity quanta symbol. I like how it's like slightly bigger too, so that works out for us. Okay, so there's a little bit of a glow under it. So there's already a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make a new layer, new from visible. I'm gonna make it below this, and then we're gonna paint on, make it kind of, ooh, not that big, like this. Well, not even that big, like this. And then we're just gonna make it so that it has the color black. And then the alpha value is going to be, oh my goodness. Hardness, force, maybe that? No, I don't know if I want it that dark. Less hardness, less force. Fuck. No, I don't want this to be clipping off as the thing. Maybe we can make the whole image bigger, I guess. That's ugly, right? That's hideous. Never mind. Oh God, it looks ugly. Maybe I can make, I can't make the whole thing. The amount of bad jokes you could throw. Do you have a backup of the original file? Yeah. This is just another layer. I could paint whatever I want here. It's like I could delete the whole layer and start over if I wanted to, but yeah, we could re-download it ever. Then again, if that forum goes down, chat, I would argue I am the only one on Earth, sans maybe the creator of the original game, who has this image of the gravity quanta. It's just, it's, believe it or not, chat, this is vector art. It's just really old vector art. Can't you put the original layer on top and this below since it's transparent? Yep, that's what we did. That's why if I turn this off. Oh, whoops, I accidentally, hold on. We need to erase this. I didn't realize we copied the original image. Okay, make that invisible, there we go. So this needs to be huge. Okay, delete all that. Okay, beautiful. That's why it was like not appearing correctly. So now we go back to our black color. Maybe we can change like a different brush. Maybe we can go for like a smaller one. Yeah, a little bit more diffused. A little bit of diffusion. No. Yeah, something like that. A little bit of pixel, no. No, I don't want it to be dark though. I guess I can, the problem is we need a back, you can see, this is the glow, right? All black, that should be the glow around the object. The problem is, is we need a little bit of drop shadow on it instead of rendering it in game. I mean, do we just stick with like that? That doesn't feel like it's enough though. Especially because the glow itself is already transparent, you know? Can't you just put the original layer on top? Yeah. Since you want that glow effect to look smooth, like on the other card, right? I doubt you're gonna make it by hand. Since you want that glow effect to look smooth, like on the other card, doubt you're gonna make that by hand. You think so? I mean, I guess I could do something like... So this is the original card, right? That's what this is. What if I were to like, whatever, make it mostly black, and then you just duplicate the image immediately under it? Nah, that'd be kind of lame, right? Maybe this, way less size? I don't know if I want that dark of a thing though, you know? I don't know. It's hard to say. Show us the card again? Oh, sure. So this is our goal, right? Let me show you kind of what we're doing here. So what we have on the right is our the card we're trying to make better, and the one on the left is our attempt so far. And it seems like a big problem is the quanta does not look properly rendered. It does have a glow about it, but it seems like shrinking it is causing issues, you know? Can you fool into the fool for that symbol? Can you zoom into the fool for that symbol? Or are you saying like make it bigger? Yeah, I can do that. If we make it the original size, which is 120 by 120, this is like, you can see there's a glow around it. It's just very, very faint. The problem is we are rendering it at that. That's the same texture. It's just rendered at different like stuff. And it seems like when it's rendered at a smaller angle, we have issues, you know? We want to see the pixels? I don't think I guess I could do something like this. Just zoom in manually on the desktop. How's that? Is that better? Does that help, chat? You guys can see what I'm kind of struggling with here. The issue is that I really like how the one on the left is way higher image fidelity and way higher just, it looks more modern. I like, the more I see that crisp background, the black outline, the 1 pixel outline that you guys don't even see on the stream, question mark. There's a black outline here surrounding the card. I just don't know how well you guys see it on stream. You guys should be able to see this art black line pretty easily. I just don't know how the 720p stream is handling that black art. I'm moving it around a little so you can see it. The fuck? Did I just minimize every program on my goddamn computer? Oh no! Chat, why is it even a thing? Oh my god, hold on. I'm sorry. 1 second. I gotta like unminify like half my goddamn desktop. I have so many windows open too. Ugh. There's Visual Studio. Where's OBS? There's OBS. Okay, sorry. Let me move it around a bit. So now you guys can sort of see the black background as we go. Am I tripping, or does the right have a glowiness, but using black color or something makes it similar instead of bright? What? Am I tripping, or does the right have the glowiness, but using black or something similar? No, it's the same thing. The only difference really between these two cards is that the one on the right bevels instead of having like hard black lines, you know? That's the only difference. What I mean is, like, if you look at the art and how it sits in the card, one side is very light and one side is very dark. So it's dark, dark, light, light. That's called beveling. This does not have beveling. It just has dark, white, like black. I could make it bevel. It's within my capabilities to, but right now I'm more worried about like the quanta looking not. Could I just make a less fidelity? Did I just make it like blurry on purpose? I mean, I guess I could just have like a less fidelity, whatever. You should save a copy of every file you don't modify so the servers go down. You'll have a copy you can send to others. You should save a copy. I already have every copy. I have a copy of everything. This isn't even saved yet. So what I'm thinking, chat, is what if instead of this layer, hold on, let's do this. Let's just Control Z everything. Okay. What if we just file, we save as, excuse me, not save as, export as, we export this as gravity. Oh, fuck, I gotta resize it. Layer, scale layer. Instead of 120 by 120, what if we just go 30 by 30? Wow, that is so fucking blurry. Layer, crop to content. The active layer is already cropped to its content. What do you mean? What do you mean it's already oh, it is cropped. I need to layer to image size. The fuck? No, take this layer to boundary size. What the fuck? 30 by 30. Resize. The fuck? I thought crop to selection. I mean, I guess I could crop to the selection, but I don't want to do that. How do I take the whole layer and just fuck off with it? Why do I have to like specify? Size, we need 30 by 30. Position, I don't fucking know. 40? I don't know. 45? Why am I having to do this? Can I not crop to like where the selection is? No, it is 45. Okay, that works. Now, crop to selection. Fuck! Shrink merged. Dude, what is going on? Okay, there. So layer. But aren't you modifying the copy you saved? Are you going to save it the same file, overwriting the original one? No, of course not. You guys don't see anything I'm doing. I am so sorry. You guys didn't see any of that because I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. So basically, the idea here is we want to shrink the entire layer. So, scale layer. Change the size of the layer content. Okay. How about layer boundary size just changes to 30 by 30. Resize. Why did that do that? That's so annoying. 30 by 30. Okay, beautiful. Offset 45 by 45. Fuck you. Okay, fine. We won't offset. Jesus. Resize. Okay. Scale layer 30 by 30 cubic scale. Okay, that worked there, but I don't want the entire layer to be alpha to selection. Okay, don't do that, please. We do have the original image here. Can I not just layer boundary size to selection? Can I not just do that? It's so annoying. Image. Oh, crop to content. There we go. Oh my God, that was so complicated. Okay, sorry. Jesus Christ. Fucking. Okay, it's not gravity 120 by 120. It's gravity 30 by 30. Go. Export. So now we have that image. Okay, the only difference is now when we go into Visual Studio, we're gonna grab gravity 30 by 30 and everything else is the same. So this is our before. And then, if I can close out of this, this is our after. That looks significantly better, like shockingly better. Like you guys, hold on, let me zoom in again for you. This looks so much better. It's amazing. Let me compare again. Okay, now let's compare these guys. So now that we fix that, why are we making it smaller? Because there's something about SDL, and we might have to do this custom, and I really don't want to. There's something about SDL where if you shrink an image, it loses fidelity. If the aspect ratio, like this Odiug art is the raw file size of this Odiug art. It's a PNG, but that is the actual size of the art. And it's like 256 by 256. Yeah, it looks better. It looks significantly better. So here's the deal. Maybe I'm trying to think about how to do this then. The problem I'm seeing is that in order for the one on the left to even work, in order for this template to be, the card size must be this card size, which is, let me Control Z here. I have a super ultra wide. I have 2560 by 1080. This is the maximum card size. Is this text gonna be readable? Well, I don't know. Is this text readable to you as it is right now? So the question is, chat, looking at my screen, obviously it's difficult because I have a super ultra wide, which is a rectangle in a square. In fact, here, let me try to make this like this. There, now it's actual 720 by whatever we're streaming at, 720. So looking at a 720 screen, chat, can you read this text as it is right now? Or is it too small? Is it too blurry? Whatever, right? Is that readable text to you? Because if it isn't, that means we need to increase the size of the card, which is possible, but we may have issues with, we may have to AI upscale if you catch my drift. It is readable. Okay, okay. The previous one looked plain. This one already looks kind of 3D. I'm not sure how to say it properly right now. It looks okay. Okay, okay. It still bothers me how blurry the one on the right is. Crying McGee, hello, hello. Welcome to the card template making stream. I don't know why you're following today. This is a pretty boring stream, but thank you. I appreciate it. So, okay, this is doable. That's fine. I think I'm gonna change the location of this Quanta. I don't like it just kind of floating off here. If we are going for a more modern look, because I think all the other aspect ratios are correct. I think this image size is, or this size of this Quanta image is 30 by 30 because everything else is like the same. I think what we do is we move it to the left and we move it up. Maybe. Obviously, this is just going to be called Odiug. We're not going to have like elite versions. This is the upgraded card. If you guys want to see the ugly ass unupgraded version, this is the same background art, by the way, if you guys don't recognize this. The reason I'm not using this is because look at that ugly ass fucking, what even is this? Is that a tongue or an arm? I don't even know. I never knew. The old Odiug art, man. Oof, ugly stuff. I guess they needed to get it to look smooth. There wasn't HD, Full HD, 2K, 4K. You said it was from an old Flash game? It is from an old Flash game. Yo, he's building it, poggers? Very poggers. I followed because I can relate to the pain. Oh! It's a tongue probs? Oh. I don't know. But then you look at something like Morningstar, you know? Like, what I'm worried about is that when we like make a light card, if we don't have that drop shadow behind it, is it gonna be as clear as this one? I have the original background art. Maybe we can look at it. So this is the light Quanta. This is the symbol. This symbol right here on the top right, this kind of blurry, just white blob you can barely see. That is this image. It is the same fucking 120 by 120 pixel art, okay? So that art is going on this background art, which is, yes, open there. Now this background art right here behind this Morningstar text and everything, that is this image. Listen, chat, we went delving. I found shit, okay? That is this background art. This is the background for light cards. I guess that'll look fine, won't it? Yeah, I didn't realize it was this gray. That's fine. Is there any background that's going to be hard to see? What about Aether? Aether's background is pretty blue. What did it look like in the original cards? Aether is there. Oh, that's not bad. Trying to look for a fun card here. Fractal! Everyone's least favorite fucking spell that we have to include because it's fucking Fractal. Yeah, that's not bad. Aether, actually, Aether stands out a lot. Like, way more than I thought it would. Yeah, sweet. Okay, that's not bad. Look on the right. It is kind of marked with a shadow 3D face a tiny bit to the left, the white symbol. Well, that was, well, no. I know what you're talking about. Hold on. You're talking about, does it bother anyone else that Time's background is just dirt, but Earth's background is fucking Mercury or something? Does it bother anyone else? I've always been like, I don't know. I get what he was going for, but ugh. You're talking about the light quanta. You're talking about this little white dip here. That's part of the original image. That is gonna stay. I'm sorry. It must stay. It has to stay. That is part of the charm. I think every element does that, right? So yeah, quanta kind of does it. Water, yeah. So every element has that like white kind of glow behind it. Light should too. Yeah, life should. What about darkness? Oh yeah, even darkness. There you go. That's whoops. It also has that dark quanta behind it. Rainbow? Oh, even rainbow. Look at that. I didn't know that actually. I thought every color had their own. Yeah, I guess it does. Well, hot damn. Yeah, you can see Aether here has an extra white like layer up there. That's pretty normal. Fire. Actually, you can kind of see the graphical fuck up there. Somebody made a little bit too much translucent right there. That's gotta stay, right? It's gotta. It's so classic, chat. How the fuck did we find these? Dude, I'm still shocked that we managed to grab this art before it like got purged from the internet forever. Look how beautiful this Phoenix art is. Holy shit. Goddamn fucking original Phoenix art. Oh, so good. No, I think it has the black layer on the right when they're left. There's a lot of layer issues with the original Quanta. Ugh, original dragon art. I just keep gushing over this. It's like, what are the fucking chances we actually find this original card? It looks like AI art, I understand that, but it's actual art from like 2008. It's going on like 16 years old now. Especially this pest image. You look at this pest image and you think it's AI art. When it's hand drawn, it was meant to be. What other great art is here? God, I don't know. It's all so good. Chimera, Doodle, Forest Spirit. Oh shit. Golem, Gargoyle. Gargoyle's a well-known card. Old card, but it's a well-known card. Quanta D's. It's the sands of time, like inside of an hourglass. Okay, you say that, but hold on, motherfucker. Gary, it's only based around desert and sand. Oh, really? Oh, okay. So what's this card, chat? Huh? Huh? What's this fucking shit? Pharaoh? Okay. Not Egyptian, huh? No, I got another one. Hold on. Where is he? That motherfucking Anubis card. There you are. Oh, look at that, chat. Motherfucking Anubis. A card that is either absolutely broken or absolutely useless because it takes a turn to activate his ability. Do we know the artist's name? Name, singular. All of the art you see here, this entire folder, this is by a guy named VRT. The only reason I have access to all of this original art is well, one, I knew him back in the day because we talked a lot because I was into the community. But two, he had a website, and before he shut down the website, he's like, here guys, here's an archive of every image on the website. Downside, that was years and years ago, and it has been lost to time. Somewhere in that very same thread, somebody saw the same issue of like, oh my God, the archive is down. Here's my version of it, and this is all that was left. He drew way more than this. Like, for example, Aether Pillar is one of them. Whoops. So, Aether Pillar. So he drew this art. I know this is VRT art. He drew this art, but that's lost to time. I don't think the original image exists anymore. It's that is lost to time, and you can tell what is his art because if you actually look at here, artist comment, he's the only one who ever did like any custom art. So this is all by VRT, and he talks about like the design and everything on every image he does. What's another? Did he even do any other Aether cards? Did he do Silence? Motherfucker, he did. Oh wait, no, I have Silence. Yes, I do. Oh shit, look at that. Look at that blurry ass. You can see the difference here. So this is the original Silence, kind of blurry. Oh, that's Shrieker. Hello, Shrieker. That's Gargoyle. Hi, Gargoyle. Silence? Okay, so this and this is the kind of difference you're talking about here. I can't make it, well, I guess I can make it bigger. But like, you can see like the quality difference between these two versions, right? Like, this is what I mean when it's like having that original art is incredible. So yeah, we have the OG. This is the actual image of, you know, Silence, except it's converted into a PNG for whatever quality loss that's worth. I think it does not look anything to AI. It looks good. I think it looks great. I love VRT art. Bro dropped like $10,000 worth of art today for free. Yeah, no kidding. This would be expensive. He just did this for fun. He was a full-fledged artist. I don't think he does art anymore because it's been a while. Scion we have. This is Scion. This is one of those that kind of looks like AI art, but it's pretty old. Did he do Phase Salvager? He did. See, I don't have this art. This art's lost to time too. This Phase Salvager art. I wish I had this art because to this fucking day, I don't know what's going on in this picture. And that's one of those arts I wish I could like have a high quality version of, because this image is like 30 by 30 or something stupidly low. No, it's not that low, but it's small. I think he's taking a piss. That's what it looks like to me. It's like this guy's head, and then he has like a neck, and then he has like a tube, and then these are his arms, and then he's pissing blue into like a rock. It's just, I don't know what's happening there, and we will never know. What other art did he do? He did a lot of Earth. I don't have many light cards. Did he do any light art? He didn't really do light, did he? Oh, he did the shield. I think he did reflective shield. Oh, he didn't. Shit. Never mind. He did Crusader. I do have Crusader art. He said this is one of his less proud ones, but you know what? I think it's adorable. I think it's cute. We have Crusader. He did Sanctuary, right? Yeah, Sanctuary's talked about a lot because holy shit, it's a good card. Sanctuary basically means your mana can't be fucked with. That's what this thing is. Sanctuary, 4 light mana, so it's kind of early mid game. Your Quanta Pool and your hand cannot be, wait, was your hand too? Cannot be altered during your opponent's turn. Heal 4 HP per turn. The magic equivalent would be 1 HP per turn. So that's what this card would do. Like, wouldn't you play that in Magic the Gathering? You would have a permanent that would be your mana. Oh, how about this? Would you play a permanent in Magic that costs 4 mana Your lands and your hand cannot be altered during your opponent's turn. Heal 1 HP per turn. And it's fucking stackable. That's this card. It was really, I wouldn't say it defined the meta, but definitely defined mono light. That mono light loved that fucking card. What else did he, oh, Kisora, that's what this is. This is original, it's not the original Crisora art, but it's definitely the reimagined Crisora. Just a jellyfish, which I think is adorable. Blue Crawler, never got new art, but it's definitely classic to mono blue. Freeze, fuck that thing. Ice Bolt, Permafrost Shield, Purify. I'm looking for VRT art. Did he do Toadfish? He did not do Toadfish. Okay, good. Mind Flayer he didn't do. For those of you who are observant, yes, this art is from Spore. Good eye. Yeah, some of the art was from Spore for creatures that were not really used. Or dragons, but you know, it's part of the fun, you know? Flooding was VRT art. Oh, it wasn't. Holy shit. Damn. I have this art. This is Dry Spell. I have this art. Where's this art? It is right here. There you go. That is the original desiccation or Dry Spell. It's unupgraded or upgraded. That's this art here. Damn, that's cool. Arctic Squid, Trident, Shard of Patience, Nymph Queen. Unfortunately, I tried to look for the Nymph art. I couldn't find it. I think the original Nymph arts are definitely lost to time. I wonder if we could connect the images into one big mural thingy. Maybe. Where is, I'm still looking for one card here. We have almost all the gravity cards. Sapphire Charger. This is lost to time. This is VRT art that we don't have. Man, I would have liked to see that in fucking high fidelity. Imagine like the drool falling off of it and shit. Because he got the smoothed out versions. Ah, what a shame. What a shame. Artist comment, yeah. I wanted a strong bow-like creature. What else happened here? Colossal Dragon. VRT did Colossal Dragon. Wait, do I have Colossal Dragon? No, I don't. Fuck. Oh, man. See, look at that. Look how smoothed out this is. Ah, man. Graphic art by VRT. Fuck. It makes me so sad that, like, these are probably lost to time. So disappointing. Chimera. This is the old Chimera art. That's cool. So this was the, whoops. So this was the original Chimera art. Look how ugly that thing is. And then it got upgraded to, where is it? Not to say the new ones were better, but still, it's VRT art. This was his imagining of Chimera. So these two are the same card, but the left is an artist's interpretation of Chimera. So you can kind of see the same motif. You guys don't really see it, but there's a little guy here like, oh, like praising a god. And then there's little people down here. So it's like the same kind of interpretation of the same creature. I wonder if he's still making art or just became a salary man. Who knows, but I don't know. Would like to see next costume. Oh, Femboy? Oh, no. Oh, you guys got Femboy? Oh, nobody likes Femboy, though. Chat. There. All right. You get it for a little bit because I'm in a good mood. It was next on the list. Ah, it's ugly, though. All right. Enough of that. Enough of that trash. All right. Now we talk about the program. So we still have the same issue. We're kind of back to square one here. Actually, no, we're not. We need to rearrange the size of this element. It needs to go up 5 pixels. Yeah, up 5 pixels, left 10 maybe. Close out of that, close out of that, close out of that. Discard changes. It's gonna go up 10. So this is gonna go 160. Then it's going to go to the left. No, it was going to go up 5. So this is 165. I know this is like magic number E right now, but we just need to have a template before we actually like do anything. And then it needs to go to the left 10 pixels. Same image. Go. That looks okay. Maybe it's a little too high. As long as we know aspect ratios, that's what I care about. It's a little too far to the left too. So we'll do 130. There, I like that. Did I close out of the ODUG? Oh my God, it's not what I wanted to do. Okay, ODUG. Elements, the game. Open image, zoom in, grab it, minimize, shrink a lot, minimize, move over here, grab this, shrink it. How does that compare? That looks better. I like the one on the left more, I think. Well, one, it has higher fidelity art, obviously, but I think I like the one on the left a lot. Literally everyone likes femboys. They are the best of both worlds. They are not. I'm gonna get out of femboy. All right, no more redeeming it. You're gonna waste your points. All right, I can't. All right, I need to be a goo boy. Okay. Chat, is it time to work on text? I think it is. So we're not gonna go for a black title. That was only ever used on upgraded cards. We're gonna go for regular text because if we look at, yeah, it's just white text on the original. Boom. Okay, so if we were to grab this and this, put that here. Okay, so where's my program? There it is. Okay, so we have this art, which is the original ODUG art. So we're not going to use that art, but the actual card itself. I think I like the one on the left a lot. It looks a lot cleaner. And the text is going to be white all around, whereas this is just the same art. It's just, it looks so much worse in card form. Well, and for the original game. Okay, I like where we're going with this. This feels like a good process so far. I think before we have text, though, we need a new box for the actual text to fit in. And I think we just do the same thing. So we need to set a... First, can I get... I'm trying to figure out how to get a good color here. Let's set render draw color. And then we're going to make a new rect. And this is going to be card descript... Well, we'll just put description rect. This is going to be difficult because now we're getting super like specific with it. But I think it's gonna be it's gonna be the same as the creature rectangle, except 220 by, well, 220 is gonna be the X, we know that, because that's gonna be the same as the art, which is rendered at background rec. No, wait, where is the art? That's the background. That's the texture. That's the color. Wait, where's the rectangle for the art? Is that in card module? Huh. Oh, yeah, that's just the original art module. Okay, sweet. I get it. I get it. 256 height, so the X value is correct. The Y value is going to be 256 plus 20. So 276. F. The X value is going to end 20 pixels from the right, which is going to be 276. F. What was that? JL Wardist? Hi, JL Wardist. Hello. Wait, you've been here before. Have I? Wait, you've been here all day. Oh my God, this is the first time you've been here. I didn't say hi. I was reading your chats. Hello. Sorry. Wow. I was phasing out there. I am sorry. I apologize. And then it's going to end 20 pixels from the bottom of the background rect, which is going to be 452.22 plus 160. So 612.22 minus 20 is 592.22 dot nothing. Okay, semicolon. Then we're going to draw. Okay, so we have the draw color. Now we're going to SDL, render, fill, rect with the global renderer and that background, which is description rect. Okay, then obviously it's going to be black right now, but bear with me a second. And then, why is there an issue here? SDL rect, sorry, this should be fill rect F. Fill F rect? Nope, it was fill rect F, god damn it. Okay, so now we have a floating rectangle instead of a regular rectangle. Now we draw a border around that. I know this looks ugly, but bear with me a second. And then we're gonna draw F rect around the same thing, but we're gonna do the same box, but instead of filling it, we're gonna draw it with black. Now, we need to do brown. I think brown is just some mixture of all of them, right? No, if we did all of them, it would be grayscale. It's red and blue is purple. It'd be red and green, right? More red than green. So what, 100? No. Yes, 150, I don't know, 20? Go. Oh, and then it needs to have a little alpha in there. So instead of 255, it's gonna be like 150. So what's wrong here? Cannot convert double to float. What? Float, 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 float. Wait, go? Oh, whoops, sorry, I didn't close out of the program, my bad. Okay, that's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted at all, but the brown is right. So what's going on here? So, description rect, description rect. So why is the description rect so wide and tall? Because the Y value it starts at is all kinds of funky. So this should be 200 by, if we do this, they have the same X value. So this should be 256 because I'm subtracting 40, not 20. And then the width needs to be, well, let's see what that does. Okay, well, fuck me. I guess it needs to be 236? Oh, fuck. No, god damn it. Motherfucker. Piece of shit. Okay. Close. Control Z that. That was correct. The width needs to be 256. There we go. And then the height needs to be 160 plus 452 is 612. Oh, I'm needing to subtract 160. Fuck me. Okay, it is 432. Not quite what I had in mind, but we're getting closer. The X value is, or the Y value is still way off. What did I do wrong here? The Y value, where does it start? It's gonna be 20 pixels below the art value of where the art value ends, which is 200 plus 256 is 456 pixels from the top of the screen. So it would be 456, 476 is where it starts. And so now we need to find the there we go. And now we need to find the difference between the bottom of the card, which is the bottom of the background rect, 512 or whatever. Oh God, 512, 612 minus 20 is 592. The difference between 592 and a 476 is, calculator, 512.22 minus 476 is 36, minus 20 is 16.22. Go. Fuck. What did I do wrong? 160 plus 452.22 minus 476 minus 20 is 116.22. So this needs to be 116, not 16. Oh! Oh! Finally, Jesus Christ. Nice card. Is that a T-Rex? This is an Odiug, which is a first Dungeons and Dragons monster from the first manual or something. It's very old. Sassy Fajita. Mwah. JLW artist. Hi, Wardist. Sorry, that's what I see. Doing mental math instead of coding formulas. Well, that's what we're gonna do next. I just want to make sure the design of it looks right. Speaking of which, that brown is ugly. We do have brown, but this is setting the alpha value, right? Set render, draw color, the alpha value. Okay, so why is the alpha value so ugly? Why is it not, why is it so hideous? Should it be like 50? No, it's still like a solid brown. Why? Shouldn't setting the alpha value? I'm actually impressed we had that much of a brown. I do want it to be more black though. So less of everything. So 50, 25, 10. There we go. That's beautiful. I need to make it way less transparent though, but apparently 50 isn't. So what if I just make it 0? It doesn't do anything. 255? That doesn't make a difference. Why is there no transparency? What's the issue here? We're not even doing anything but just setting the draw color and then rendering it. I know what an Odiug is. Hell yeah, get him some fifth fever up in here. Hell yeah. I'm trying to get, maybe somebody else knows. I'm trying to get this brown box to not be like poop colored. I can change the color just fine, but I'm more worried about the transparency. I can't get the transparency to change. Color may be more slate. 74, 45, 16. 74, 45, 16. I hope colors aren't copyrighted. Nah, yeah, okay, I can kind of see it, but it's hard to say because I don't even want it to be this dark. I want it to be like slightly transparent, but I can't get the transparency to change. So if I made this like 155 instead of 255, there's nothing that changes. Does it have something to do with like how SDL renders things? No, it doesn't. It does sound like rendering on top of something erases what's below it. We still have the object or the texture. It's just we're rendering on top of it. So rendering transparent should work. Don't time me out like last time, please, please. Well, don't do anything goofy. The fuck? Interesting. Why doesn't that? Well, I guess we'll Google it. Search online. Set render, draw color. The alpha value used to draw the rendering target usually. Chat, why do you have it all zoomed in? Hold on. There. Usually SDL alpha opaque. Use SDL set render draw blend mode to specify how the alpha channel is used. Oh, I'm not using the alpha channel? Oh. Oh, I never established the blend mode. Interesting. Oh my God, somebody just subscribed on YouTube. Sorry, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to fix that. Blender mode multiply would just be great. Yeah, I know, right? The order of rendering definitely matters. Well, that's not, no, that's fine. It's just like we have this brown should be alpha'd out, but we're not alpha-ing and it looks kind of poopy. So I don't want that there. I want it to be like kind of see-through to make it look better. It's just, I don't know how to do that. I don't know what the issue is here. That's what these two lines are. So I'm looking and we may have to set render draw blend mode. Set render draw blend mode, renderer blend mode. The SDL blend mode used for blending. SDL blend mode blend. Additive blending. Color modulated blending. Oh! I guess just alpha blending then, huh? Okay, so we want set render draw blend mode. SDL set render draw blend mode. Global renderer blend mode blend. Let's see if that works. Wait, did I alpha it? Fuck. Oh my God, new Bloxy Alive just subscribed on YouTube. Guys, stop subscribing on YouTube. You're making the channel worse. Oh! Oh! How does that look, chat? Does that look ugly? Do we need to change the color of this? Does this look like a card? I think it looks like a card. I think it looks aight. It does look significantly better. Oh, baby, it looks better when it's transparent. My chat isn't working and the stream is delayed, so chat messages are delayed. Finally, my quality isn't at 0. Now you just need bezels. Do we need bezels? I kind of like this modern look. I can make bezels. It's not that hard. It's just, you know, we can do it. Elements the game, the original, had bezels. It's just, I like this. I like the modern look. Wait, are we talking about cards all day long? Well, no, after this, once we have the template down and we have like, well, basically, once we have the template down, we can then make a deck of these cards, but at least we'll have something visual on the screen that's like nice and like homemade and beautiful. What do you use to record? A very fantastic program you've never heard of called OBS. Very, very hard to get software. Giving Yu-Gi-Oh vibes? No, it isn't. Fuck you, that's Yu-Gi-Oh vibes. That looks very good. I think it looks good. Maybe the color can be even more transparent. Can we do like just 100? What does that look like? I like this more. I like it was just a hint of that, you know, brown color. And the goal here, by the way, if you don't know what we're doing, the goal here is I want to be able to have a template for gravity. So like this would be the template for gravity, right? And then we would do this for every color. But now that we know like the aspect ratios, all that stuff, that's fine. It can take care of it from there. But we have a template. This would be the gravity template, you know? And then this would be, you know, the Odia card. Kind of looks like a hologram over top of the planet Jupiter. Well, it is the planet Jupiter. Good eye. If we look at the original art, which of course I don't have ready, programming, Elements remake, card backgrounds. It is indeed the planet Jupiter. I think the next one we would work on besides gravity is something very light. I would either think Aether or light or death. Death is surprisingly a light colored background. I'm thinking we do that just to make sure. Also, I guess we should compare templates. Hold on, hold the phone. Boom, blank. Okay, how does the original Elements the Game template and my template, how do you feel they compare? The one on the right is obviously not gravity, okay? That's not what it is. But, you know, in terms of just like the layout, he has beveling, to be fair. He does have beveling. Also, the rectangles are interestingly I kind of like that too. Hold on, I can make that better. Hold on. This needs to be 190. Everything else be the same except the, ooh, not that one. This needs to be 466, and this needs to be 266. Fuck. This needs to be 126. Okay. Everything else is the same, but that. Yeah, the Y value needs to go up for sure. There we go. Does that look better or worse? How do we feel about this? How do we feel about that bottom of the card being wider? I kind of like it. I don't know. I could be swung back and forth on it. I don't like it. Fuck it. I don't like it. Wait, could not open Elements Remake debug for writing. Wait, what did I do? Oh, because I didn't do this. Fuck. Yeah, I like it with the box a little bit more. Oh my god, really? I like it with the box a little smaller. It looks better. Oh, kind of looks like a hologram on top of the planet Jupiter. Spacey? It is very spacey. Okay, I like it. I think this is cool. I like where we're going with this. Now the question is, do we need beveling? Would that make it look better? I guess we could try it. It's not gonna be super easy, but I guess I could draw lines instead of rect. So it would be point X, point X. Do I need to though? I don't think I need to. I think this looks fine. But maybe it's more of like, because I got like functional brain and not like, you know, artist brain. Because all of this is being done in engine, right? Like the entire card is getting drawn completely in engine. These black lines are rendered on via GPU, right? This isn't like an image of a template. Maybe slightly rounded corners off the card outline. Do you realize how difficult that's gonna be? It's like, do you realize how hard rounded corners are gonna be to make in this fucking game? Dude, that's gonna be hard as shit. Haha, no, I'm just artist. Although, to be fair, having art kind of does add a lot to it, doesn't it? Having the art there, does that make it better or different? Let me zoom in even more for you guys. Hold on. Whoop. Okay, so does having art on there help at all with like aspect ratios, anything else? Because speak now or maybe forever hold your peace. We have a lot to do. If we decide on this, this is the template we will use. Now we still need to do text and everything to be fair, but still. I think this is fine. I like this. The black line around circle thing in corner. The quanta? Do we need to? I think it's fine. It's, you have to understand, right? In this game, the cost of the card is only ever one element. Okay? That's all it ever is. When you have one element, every card background is of that element. This is gravity, right? It's not just the quanta that signifies what type it is, it's the card background. I think this is fine. I think it's plenty of visual indicator. Yeah, something to pop it up. If you guys have... Yeah. There's never gonna be like a gravity quanta on like a death background or something, right? This is just telling you the cost, which is going to be a number next to it. The number is more important than the quanta. It's not like Magic the Gathering where you guys have to like draw out 5 water symbols because your player base can't count. We just have the number 5 next to this quanta. That's all that means. And the background is only ever signifying gravity quanta. I don't think we need more than that. Because like, look at the original Odiug, right? Look at the... Chat, never mind. I'm not bringing that up again. Okay, you've seen it. But hey, you know what? Hey, you guys can take a screenshot now if you want to and change it for the better. Here, let me even make it bigger for you. How about that? Oops, too big. Go back. There. Screenshot now if you want to. You can change it however you please. You can look at the results, whatever. But for now, this is gonna be our super basic template before we get into TypeScript in a second. Or type text. Text type. TypeScript. Type. TTS. What does TTS stand for? Not text to speech. It's true type fonts. TTF. Fuck. Yeah, true type fonts. Okay, we gotta remember that. We need to implement a true type font, which should be pretty trivial. They want you to add an outline around the quanta. You people and your rounded goddamn motherfucking... Do you guys realize how hard it is to render circles in this game? I could do it, but... Jeez, chat. I could render a circle if I really have to, but I think it's fine as is. I think it's okay. I mean, obviously you guys can edit it if you really need to, but I think it's fine. Okay, next on the agenda, true type fonts. That's what's next. And then we're gonna move all of this into the card module and whatever, we'll have it figured out. So first, we need to... What are we doing? We need true type fonts, which means under initialization. Now I do have the tutorial up just in case we need it, and I think we do for a little bit. It's been a while, chat, since we've done this. Need a little bit of a refresher. We need to include that, so except instead of import, it's gonna be import SDL dot fuck. Was it SDL TTF? Oh, I need to download it. Fuck. Tools, NuGet, manage, true type font, tiny test framework, fuck. SDL TTF. There we go. 2.22 is the newest version, so download that. Install. And then we need the redistributable. Apply. Wait, do I have the redistributable? Oh, I do. Okay, sweet. Thank you. Game or show, whatever, program. Okay, so now we import SDL TTF.header. And now we have true type font. Sweet. Like circle.png? Nah. Do you know how to eat food? Yes. It's called putting it in my mouth and fucking chewing. What the fuck? I have teeth. I'm trying to make a clang sound, but I'm not loud enough. Okay, ignore this. Okay, so now we're going to be Load from rendered text. Creates image from the font string. Okay, so we need to grab Gil Sans, that font. So that's going to go in our folder here. Elements remake. We'll grab this, put it here. Copy. Put it in our debug folder. Paste. And then we're going to put it in our package folder. Never mind. This folder, the release folder. Paste. Okay. Sweet. And this folder is called, of course, Gil ______. So let's rename that. Well, how about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy peasy. Okay, load from rendered text. Boom. So, SDL load from rendered text parameter. Fuck. Oh no, it's just, oh, it's our own bool value. Ew. Ew, it's gonna be like a whole thing. Oh, we need to keep calling it? Ugh, fuck. Okay, well, fuck that. Import SDL TrueType font.header. Let's make the function bool load from rendered text with the parameters of a standard string and a what? SDL color. Okay, sweet. Now, copy, paste. This function is going to be defined as oh, he's putting this in his texture class. Really? I mean, I can. Doesn't hurt anything. I guess that kind of makes sense. It can go here then? We'll see. I don't really like touching my texture class, you know? Rounded corners for you on Twitter? What? Link it. Link it or put it in the Discord. Tomato, tomato. What? Unless you're saying my Twitter. Oh shit, when was the last time I was on Twitter? Who the fuck uses Twitter? Oh my god, Strawn, you're drawing again? Oh, that's cute. Oh my god, Strawn? Your friend is drawing Amazing Circus or whatever? That's cute. Not on Twitter. Okay, never mind. Okay, so let's make a new function. I guess it's gonna be just export auto this, where we point to, as a result, a Boolean value. Now, what are we doing with this function? Okay, let's see here. We get rid of the pre-existing texture, so we call a free. Get rid of the pre-existing texture. What the fuck? Okay. Texture, text. Then this is the color we're gonna render with. Okay. Why are we calling the free? Just free. Oh, freeing the texture that you've already made before, right? Deallocates the texture. I mean, do we need to deallocate the texture right now? Yeah, that's what closing the program's for. What font is that? Depends which font you're talking about. If you're talking about the programming, it's called Victor Mono Italicized Bold. If you're talking about the font we're gonna be messing with, it's called, oh my my god, I forgot the name of it. It's called Gil Sans MT True Type, which is the card font we're gonna have. So the idea is that in game, hold on, return false, go. So that in game, what we're gonna be doing is rendering that text up here and in the description box. That's kind of the goal. That's the goal. That's what we're doing right now, actually. I would check if it runs and artist. Okay, okay. Yeah, I understand the concept. Also, thank you for that absolutely fucking cute ass bow. Oh my god. Okay, Jessica Lynn Warren. I'm not gonna call you Wardist anymore because you drew me with a bow and that is just adorable. Second, if you have that exact bow, but like as its own transparent layer, if you want to have that PNG on Discord or on Twitter or anywhere, I will put it on right now for you and it'll move with me and everything. But I need the PNG with a transparent background. I make that promise to you. As far as the transparent background goes, or not transparent, sorry. As far as the rounded corners go, it's not that I agree that rounded corners make the card look more card-like because cards have rounded corners, right? Because they get worn and all that. The problem is it's a programming limitation because I want the entire card rendered in-game. That's the goal. The reason why is because we're going to be resizing the card a lot. It's going to be easier to do that. Well, it's easier to do that when it's a solid image, but I like that it's very modular, you know? I like the idea that, you know, we can change the background art, change the quanta, change the text, change the description box, do whatever the fuck we want, and it's all very modular in the program. Whereas if it's one solid image, we have issues, you know? I do agree this looks nicer though. Also, the circle around the quanta, I'm still not sold on it. I'm still not sold on that idea. I like that it stands out more, but it also, I don't like it that much. I kind of want it to stand out less, you know? But thank you. Very adorbs, very adorbs. Also, what is this GitHub? SDL3. Oh, I don't have SDL3. Oh, this is the whole module. Oh, ew. Oh, wait, this is the whole code. If I have to, we'll put it that way. So what are we doing here with this true type font again? It's been so long. So we're gonna render the text surface. So we're gonna create a surface called text surface. Oh my God. Then you error check. Then we're gonna create a texture from the surface pixels, create texture from surface. So it's almost like we're using the create texture function we made earlier to do this exact thing. We have a surface that takes in the global font, which is made. Where did he make global font at? It's going to take a global font. It's going to take a texture text.c string, and it's going to take a text color. It's the exact same thing as create a texture, except it just takes a couple of different parameters. Get the image dimensions, text surface width and height. Text surface, which is this guy. Width and height, which is the width and height of the letters. Get the image dimensions, get rid of the old surface. M width is the texture's individual thing. Interesting. So he has a texture class to render all of the SDL textures in. Well, every texture in his whole fucking program. Whereas I am not doing that. Cards have all the textures and all that shit here. So this would be based on the card. So do I need a class for font? I could do that. And then just have that have a render value, alpha value, all that shit. I think that might be the better way to do it. Let's do that. Let's do our own class. First of all, copy this. Delete that. Let's do a new module. So view, Solution Explorer, add a module. We're gonna call this make text. Okay, this is our make text module. Sweet. So we're gonna have a module interface. It's gonna be called this. We're gonna import SDL.header. Import SDL. We're gonna need image.header. And we're gonna need the SDL TrueType font.header. These are C-based libraries we're wrapping in C++ 23 modules. And then we're going to import the standard library. Then we're going to make a export class. And we're going to call this font. Make font. We're going to do a make font class. In this make font class, we're going to have this function, which is not going to be exported. And it's going to be there. We're also going to have it be public. So do I have a parameter for this? I think we do. Or not a parameter, a constructor. So make font, and this make font is going to have the parameter of okay, I sent the bow this time in Discord. Hello, ambitious artist. Oh my goodness, that is perfect. Holy cow, that is just adorable. That did not go transparently. Is it? That is not transparent, is it? Well, I mean, I know you sent it as transparent. I'm wondering if this is. Cutebow.png. That's adorable. Okay, hold on. Minimize. We got priorities, chat. 1 second. It is transparent. Okay, I'm going to give you guys behind the scenes here. So let's go to my Steam account. I'll show you guys how I do this behind the scenes VTubing. All right. You go to VTube Studio, you go to Properties, you go to Installed Files, and you go to... Wait. Oh, they changed this. You go to Browse. Okay, sweet. Then, Then you go to VTube Studio Data, Streaming Assets, Items, take this cute bow, drag it into Items. It's now in there. Beautiful. So we go back to VTube Studio. We go to the little green star. We look up cute bow, double click it, put it on, and there we go, chat. Do I look cute? Look, it wiggles. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wait, hold on. I can make it cuter. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Ah. I don't know what's like, hold on, let me rotate it. There we go. How's that, chat? Am I pretty? Am I beautiful? I think it would go well with this. By the way, I think this bow is gonna replace the femboy bow. I think, yeah, my femboy, you guys can tell I'm not an artist, right? I think the femboy bow needs to go away for the pink bow here. I think, thank you. That's appreciated. Oh, that was so nice of you. Thank you, JLW. I'm gonna call you JLW from now on. Don't redeem maid, it's ugly. Oh no, People were making fun of me because the bow behind my head apparently is supposed to be behind your waist or something. But you know what? Don't hate, appreciate, okay, chat? We're bowing it up in here. Okay, get rid of the maid. I think we look cute as is. All right, make font. This will take the parameters. What do we need for this? Oh, chat. This returns a texture pointer. This handles all of the surface and texture making. Is there anything else I need besides that? What does he have? Load from file. Yeah. But that's old school. We have our own way of doing it, which is image load path. That's how we do that. So that already handles that. Then he has a separate function called load from render text. I guess I could just have a Boolean value as part of this create texture thing. Or I just put this create texture thing under its own class, just called texture. So what does he do here? We need to initialize SDL TTF. TTF init? Oh God. Okay, for now, let's just throw that under initialization. I can error check later. We just need to make sure this fucking works. TTF, oh my God. Chad, the amount of importing we have to do, Jesus Christ. All I want is just to be able to type in game. Boom, beautiful. Okay, that's done. Save it. What else does he do here? Okay, he makes a font called global font using that function, path, 28 being the color, I believe. And then he renders it. Text color defines it as black. Then he does global texture load from text. Oh, that's easy. I don't need to make a whole fucking module for this. Oh, I just realized, chat. Never mind. I'm making this so complicated. All we need is a texture that's made from a surface, and we just need the width and height of it. So is there an easy way to do that? What exactly does that function value return? It's just a Boolean value, isn't it? Boolean, this function, which is text color, text. Okay, he makes a surface, we do too, and makes it equal to render text solid, that function. Render text solid is... nowhere to be found? Is that something I already have access to? Render text. Oh my God, we do. Render text solid. Fuck me. Didn't know we already had that. My bad. Okay, true type font 28. So what does he do here? Texture surface is equal to this function of SDL with the font, the path to the font, or the object type, I guess, and text color. So what does that need exactly? SDL render text font render text font solid. Oh my God. Dude, I just had it. Render text underscore solid. Of course I don't have it there. SDL render text solid parentheses. Okay, that's the function. Is undefined. Why is it undefined? Didn't we not just find this a second ago? Set render draw color. Did I not just see that like 2 seconds ago? Oh my God. This one is for SDL2. Oh. So you're saying it's already a solved thing. And this is just, I would just have to copy and paste this. But would we learn anything? If I have to, I can use this, but I don't just want to copy paste. Like, what's the point of learning C++ if we don't learn, like, oh, it's TTF, fuck me. If we don't learn, like, how to do it properly. So it's TTF underscore text. Okay, God, I'm not used to working with TTF functions. Okay, so this is solid. So render text solid, beautiful. It's gonna take a TTF font pointer. Well, that we can make, comma, a const character, which is going to be the pathway, which is, oh my God, what is that file even called? It's like some weird underscore thing. 1, 2, okay, this, just copy it. This, don't make fun of it, I downloaded it. And then color, which is some RGB value I've already defined somewhere, right? Didn't I already define an RGB value somewhere? I commented it out, I think. No, I just deleted it because of course I fucking... Oh, no, I did! RGB spell! Oh, shit! First of all, let's make it the color white. Okay, we'll call it RGB set. Oh, but then every texture is gonna want it. All right, well, let's make another function. Export, auto, create, font. It's gonna take an SDL, renderer pointer, renderer, a const character pointer, font. It will also take a TTF font pointer, and it will take, wait, what is that supposed to represent? Global font. What is global font? Is equal to TTF open font. Okay. All right, sure. Why not just have global fonts everywhere? I love global variables when I start doing things. Okay. TTF font pointer global font equals null. Okay, sweet. So we'll just put font and we'll make this called path, knowing it's the path to the font. Okay, sweet. What else do we need to make a font? Renderer, path, font, and a color. Color, and we'll just say color. Okay, that'll be our... And then we're gonna return. What are we returning? Is it a Boolean? Oh, because if it works, return true. Oh no. Wait, Chad, I have a question. Maybe this is stupid. This is a Boolean function. How is he returning mTexture if it doesn't equal null? How can you do that if this is a Boolean function? Am I stupid? Oh, poor Gary. Wait, what? How does that work? That expression is evaluated to a Boolean? What's up? Hello. So this expression is a Boolean value because it's not equal null, and you can return the texture. Otherwise, oh, I know why. I'm so fucking dumb. Because this is a function as defined in a class. So we're not returning a Boolean in my example because it's not a class. It will be, we will be returning an SDL texture pointer, much like our function above. The only difference between this function and this function is that this one's gonna make a font. So this is gonna be copy, paste. Now, here's what we're gonna do differently. we are going to do everything the same, except we're going to render the text taking font this, which is going to be the font. Wait. No, it's going to be the path. And then SDL color, which is going to be color. Now, what do I do with that information? We're going to make a surface equal that value. So instead of image load path, we have this. Okay, so that's our new surface. Okay, that helps. If text surface equals null. Okay, that's their error reporting. Create a texture. Make it equal to create texture from surface. Renderer, local surface. That's the same. Then we get the width dimensions, M width and M height, which is the width and height of the texture you are rendering. So we could have a rectangle, get rid of the old surface, and then we free the surface. That's fine. So he has a texture class, and the width and height of this texture that he's making is equal to this surface area. If I'm making a texture from a surface, don't I already know the width and height of it? It's just the width and height of the rendered image, right? We're gonna keep this as is. We're gonna see what happens here. We'll just keep in mind that we might have to insert some sort of way to grab the width and height of this. Okay, so we have our create font function. Expecting a semicolon because that doesn't exist anymore. Okay, let's go back to our game loop. So we're gonna have an TTF font pointer game font is equal to this function create font create font import textures. Textures is breaking because it's not saved. No, wait, textures is still broken. Could not open module textures. Why? Huh? Okay, well, everything should run right now. Auto should be preceded by a semicolon because this is a useless ass module. That's why. Run. Auto should be replaced by a comment. What the fuck? Delete this. Get out of my face. Oh, the module still exists. I just need to delete it. Fuck. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Remove. Make text. Delete it. Okay. Now it should work. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Now we're going to make a font and we're going to have it be equal to... Why is this still not working? Everything is fine here. Why can't it grab the textures module? Could not open module. This. Why? Hey Gary, Dragonkin, hello. What's up is not an was saying not equal comparison, so it returns bool. Oh, so you're saying that if that was equal to null, it would return false, else return true. Gotcha. Well, that's kind of cool. Makes it so there's less return stuff. What's B? Oh, you are redeeming B. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't want to hide the bow, so you're only gonna get this temporarily. This is B. Buzz, buzz, motherfuckers. The wings are supposed to flap. Flappity, flap, flap, flap. So cute, right? Oh my goodness. It's just everything's kind of broken because since I upgraded my new PC, a lot of my outfits are not working right now. And in the before time, 4 months ago, it used to be that when you redeemed B or something, it would just automatically go. All of the assets would load, the color would change and everything. And yeah, Do you guys like how I change color, but not my items on my head, like the bow? Isn't that kind of adorable? What is the compiler build message? Specifically? Let's try it. There were build errors. What was the build error? Create font function does not take 0 arguments. Oh. Go. Oh, there we go. Now it worked. What the fuck? Why does it say it can't? Modules! Save? Oh my God. It's saying it can't. Oh no. Oh, the disaster. Creature is undefined. No, it isn't. You're rendering one. Oh no. Okay, well, let's stick with that for now. Man, modules are buggy. Who else likes to watch on YouTube? Half of you. What do I have? 20 viewers on Twitch. How many on YouTube? Less than half of you. He's honey. Ah, you know your memes. Okay, how about this, chat? Let's save it. File, save all. Let's close. Let's try to boot it up again. See if we're gonna have a little bit more luck with the bugginess. No, it's oh no, fuck. Wait, why is this not? What's going on? There's no errors here. Everything works. There's assertions and everything. But for some reason, maybe it's initialization? No, it shouldn't be this. Everything loads fine. Maybe it's textures? No. Cards? Save it. No, interesting. I can't even load initialization anymore. What if I comment out this and this? Error, TTF init. Oh, this needs this. That's why. Okay, import SDL TTF.header. So now we can initialize that. So now it works. Okay, now everything should load. It didn't load. What the fuck? Because, okay, it's not loading initialization because it has the TTF header calling this function. Does SDL init everything also include TTF? Initializes the SDL library. Subsystems, timer, audio, joystick, not TTF. Okay, sweet. Okay. We have a timer, joystick. Yeah, this does not haptic feedback. What the fuck? Init subsystem? No. Yeah, it's only TTF. So what's going on here? Why is it not liking all of my modules anymore? Haptic controller vibrations. Yeet. Hello there, greetings from Brazil. I know my memes. I don't think so. It shouldn't, since SDL TTF is supposed to be a plugin, so SDL shouldn't be aware of it. Okay. The problem is ever since we did this, it's having trouble reading all of my modules now. But why? Could not open file initialization. So let's follow the program. This is where we start. It can't read I initialize. Everything works. Cannot convert from SDL texture pointer to font. Oh, whoops. That might help. This is not returning a texture pointer. This is returning a TTF font pointer. Which means we are returning a texture. Wait, what? Global font. Where does he get global font from? TTF font pointer global font equals null. TTF open font. Oh, it's another function? Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Hey, what is this returning? G text texture get width? What? With the subsystems, that's all like good programming to like delete stuff, but global font, which is the font pointer, is equal to TTF open font, something we haven't even done yet. Okay, we've initialized TTF initialize. Okay, we've done that. Is it that that's causing all the issues? Is it this function? Why did that break all of my modules? It's like nothing is being imported anywhere anymore. Well, that's custom made, you know? I mean, what if I did something like this? Doesn't even run anymore. C++ does not support... Yeah. Okay, gotcha. So... Interesting. So for some reason, all of my modules don't see each other anymore. Is this like a... Couldn't find module file, but the program runs. So this is going to be returning a texture pointer because that's what it has to do. So how to make a texture pointer translate into everything else? The thing is, a texture pointer shouldn't have anything to do with that, right? So this is texture pointer game font SDL. That's the texture. That should be our final step. Okay. Here we actually create the texture we're going to render from the font. This function takes in a string of text we want to render and color it. After that, this function pretty much works like loading from a file does, only this time we're using SDL surface created by SDL TTF instead of a file. Makes sense. After freeing any pre-existing textures, we load a surface using render text solid. This creates a solid color surface from font text color given. We make a texture out of it. Okay, so it is a texture. After the text texture is rendered, we can render with it like any other texture. There's other ways to render text that are smoother or blended. Experiment with the different types of rendering outlined in TTF documentation. Shading, blending, rendering might work better for different text sizes. Okay. We start up an SDL TTF using TTF initialize. We can check for errors, TTF get error. Then we load media. Global font is equal to TTF open font. Okay, let's try it. So TTF font pointer open font is equal, oh fuck, local font for now is equal to TTF open font with the path file of gil, comma, int being the color probably, so 255. In this case 28, but we want white text. Global font equals null. Then we render the text, return success. Global text texture dot load from rendered text, that color. Oh, fuck. No. This is right. We just don't have a render function for this. That's fine. We just make our own renderer. That's fine. I think. Load from rendered text. No, that is what we did. Wait, oh my God. We're calling create font every time we actually render a font? That's so confusing. So this is our render the fucking font. So I guess we just call this make text. I guess that's what we'll call it. Make text. Now I know why it's returning a Boolean value, because you're using it constantly. So we're not returning a texture, we're returning a Boolean if this does not equal null pointer. That's why that exists the way it is. That makes more sense. The font is separate from the texture. You need to first create the font, then create the texture. No, the second parameter is the size of the font. What? Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that's fine. I don't know why I wanted that. That makes sense. We'll say 8. Although it would have been a fun bug to find on our own, you know? Once again, none of my modules are loading anymore, so I hope this text is worth it. Initialize image flags, don't care, we've done that. So, load media, bool success equals true. Global font is equal to the TDF open font, which is this. And then render the text, set the color to that. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move this down. Yes, we're doing this every frame. Shut the fuck up. So, this is how we're gonna render the text. Game font. We're not making a texture anymore. All we're doing is setting the color, which is based on the creature, Odiug. It's going to be based on the elemental type later. That'll be based on the color of the text we use. So, as our very last step here, we are going to be what was that function called? Make text. Make text with the parameter of global renderer. I'm so glad I don't see the parameters from IntelliSense. This must be an IntelliSense bug, right? You know what? Copy, paste. Beautiful. Okay. Path is going to be the path of the... What is that going to be? Path is going to be the text we want to render. Quotes, this is an OTUG. The TTF font pointer is going to be this, which is local font. And then the color is going to be OTUG dot what was that called again? RGB creature. Okay. Why is that not called? Oh, because that's the texture. Duh. The actual creature is called creature test. Okay. Okay. The problem is we don't have a width or a height. Oh, because we just loaded the image. What the fuck? Oh my god. We load our font using TTF open font. Okay. That's what this is. And then it takes on the point size we want to render at. If the font loaded successfully, we want to load a text texture using our loading method. As a general rule, you want to minimize the number of times you render text. Only re-render it when you need to, and we're using the same text. Oh, we're not doing that. Oh my god. Whatever. Let's move it. Jesus Christ. So fucking complicated. Okay. So this is not actually what we're going to use to render with. We're just moving this to be here. Okay, this is fine. Okay, sweet. So this is our text. So this make text function is existing. It should. Doesn't run because cannot convert RGB set to SDL color. Why? Oh, because we defined our own parameters for it. This should be an SDL color, which I didn't realize was actually a thing that already existed. Fuck this struck. Okay, go. Okay, doesn't work. Why? Load surface, failed to load surface of texture, line 27. So that is here. That's what just got asserted. So this failed because this failed. Font, which is that. The path, which is the text we want to color with. And the color, which is an SDL color. So this failed. Interesting. Oh, I didn't do .png. My bad. Still failed. I'm guessing that it's not a PNG. Properties. Oh, it's a TTF file. True type font file. Okay, what's that called? .ttf. All right, now I know. Okay. Oh my God, that worked. Okay, so now we have a font. It's loaded here. There's nothing to do with this. What is this even loading? This is returning a Boolean value. So we're not actually doing anything with this. That load media is part of this class he uses, right? The opening the font should be done on initialization because file in out is slow. Yeah, we'll get there. I just want to make sure this even works. So he really does just have a whole texture class. I mean, I guess we could just do that. It just put it all into one class. Deallocation, color modulation, blending, alpha modulation, the render, get width, get height. Okay. So that doesn't contain anything. So what is he actually doing with that make this? What is he doing with this? That text, that font, load. He's just putting it on the screen, right? Maybe not. Open font. Sweet. Then we have this, which is make text function we have. That text. And then that font. Right. Okay. Well, we're not actually doing anything with this. So I guess we could just have a texture that we then change about this, but that's just loading the media, right? Okay. It's just, we don't actually have an object here. The global text texture, which is something he defines somewhere. Global text, oh, L texture. Ah, global text texture. So what is this? What is L texture? What is L texture? Does he just make that? Global text texture. Is that just local texture? It's not an SDL texture. Oh, L texture is the name of the object class he's making. Okay. Okay, I get it. He's making a global object that contains a texture you can give information to. Gotcha. So this object is going to be able to have information on it to load media with. Okay, maybe we don't even need to do that. Screen width minus that. Screen height minus that. Render the text. It's a class. You don't have that because you use STL texture directly? Yes. Cinematic motion. Wait, what? Cinematic stop motion? Hello! I'm not a huge stop motion guy, but hi, welcome. So the question is, do we need to make a texture class? Because I'm just loading the textures directly. I guess I could make a font class. And then load a media from there. I just don't generally want to do that. It feels weird. Like my cards have textures, but that's going to be all the card information. Have it return the texture? It shouldn't be able to though, right? I mean, I guess I can have it return a texture. I guess there's no harm in that. Okay, so now my modules are still not working, rumble grumble. Now this is going to be an SDL texture pointer make text. No, we're going to call it render font is equal to that. Make text is undefined. No, it is. We're good. We're good. It is defined. This should run. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Now, we need to render it. So, we're gonna render clear, then render that, dot render. But in order to dot render, that is just, that's up here, right? He just renders what's on screen. Yeah, he's just SDL render copy. Okay, SDL render copy, that's the texture. Okay, let's try it. SDL render copy X. No, just render copy F. It's going to take the renderer, so the global renderer. It's going to take a texture, which is going to be render font. And then it's going to take a null pointer. And then it's going to take where I want it on the screen, which should be just around the description box, which is here. So a little below that and a little, so we'll say 205 dot, oh fuck, it needs a rectangle. Oh God. Chat, I can't wait until we have all of this shit in a goddamn module and I never have to worry about this again. Text rect, we'll say 210.f 486.f, and then the width and height is going to be difficult. Is that for the entire font label? Oh, that's why he did what he did. We are going to need a text module. The reason why is because the way he programmed this in his class, he's actually adjusting the width and height to be the length of the statement. Okay, that kind of matters. For now, we'll do 60, but that's gonna change very quickly. And then we know it's gonna be 8 size. All right, that's gonna be a problem later. So this is gonna take the address. Wow, this is so annoying that IntelliSense isn't reading what I'm doing here. This is gonna take the address of text rect. Okay, if this works, we are gonna have font on the screen and it's gonna look fucked up. Oh my God, it worked. Oh my God, it wasn't that bad. Hold on. Text size, we'll do 20. Okay, that didn't help at all, actually. It's the render box that's fucking us up. We'll do size 20 here. Okay, I mean, it worked. It's just, this whole thing needs to be changed now because we need to adjust the width and the height to the text, yeah. So you guys can see how fucked up that is. Let's do like 200 or something. Yeah, there we go. We have text. It actually isn't that bad, really, but it's just ugly. In fact, we can make it even bigger here. Let's say 160. No, I do like the 120. Maybe 400. Actually, what's the original size of the... Hold on, maybe that'll help. What is it? What is this original size of the whole thing? We don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. It's hard to say, huh? Interesting. Huh. I mean, I guess 800 is just too big. Oh, this is font size, right? So 24. Yeah, it's hard to say. I don't know, trial and error. Right now, obviously, there's a lot of fiddling to do, but we have text on the screen. Hello, how's it going? Wicco2854, hello. Why not have the rect the size of the dialog box? Because I don't want text, because it starts at 0.00, right? I don't want text to be in the very top left corner of the description box here. I want there to be a little bit of space. So how about this? We have a lot of issues with like pixelating. What if we do like 40? It's gonna stretch out the Y value, right? I feel like 20 is right. Maybe we'll do 100. It's just hard to say because the X value is like... It's hard to say because the X value is the one fucking this up. Does 16 imply that it should be like 116 or something? I mean, we have a font. It's just, it looks all wonky because it's not designed to be like this, you know? Yeah, that's bolding it. Yeah, it's too much. Well, at least we have text on the screen now. But I think what we're going to do is tomorrow, we're going to make a text module that is dedicated, like rendering, creating a text object, automatically expanding width depending on how much text you have, that kind of deal. Thank you for the bless you. I wish I haven't coded the app time tracker. At the moment, your stream is the top one. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Kayla. You guys are so nice today. What the hell? Maybe the text should be ever so lightly off-white. I don't know. What did the original game do? Hold on. What did the Odiug Elements the game? What did the original game do? This one, zoom in, game, put it here. There, and then we're gonna zoom in for you guys so you can see a little better. Oops. So how's that, chat? How was today? Were we successful? Were we kind of replicating what the original was going for? Wow, actually that original text, wow, that looks so cool. I'm betting it's part of it's because of the drop shadow. That does make it look a lot better. Another part of it is the correct rendered size. Right now, our rendered text is all kind of fucked up. Oh, the old one, the background is much wider. Not necessarily true. If we look at the actual original one we're trying to emulate here. Now you can see kind of what we're going for here. Is that better? You could see it uses the exact same background. It's the same image, the same size. It's literally the same image. Does this make more sense? So how successful were we in this regard? Those bezels are bright though. Yeah, but they're bright to a point where I don't really like them. Like, looking at the old one versus the new one, the more I look at the new one, the more I like it. I like the black outline. It looks so much more clean and correct, you know? Super successful, good job. JLW, you're just buttering me up like a pair of Huckleberry pancakes. What the hell? Thank you. Flat design? You think so? What's up? Is it flat design? Is it flat design? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm proud of where we got today, chat. So tomorrow, we're gonna work on our text rendering because this needs its own module to like fuck around with. And if we're unsuccessful, there was a very helpful GitHub that was just given to me. I don't know. It looks flat, so I say it's flat design. I'm not really a designer. How would you give depth to it, though? What does Hearthstone do? What does Hearthstone do to, like, give depths to cards? Hearthstone card. What do they do? I mean, is it that different? If you look at a Hearthstone card, does that have depth? Oh, you know what gives it depth? I just saw it. Yeah, it's the border over the art. That gives it depth. Drop shadow, bezels, silhouettes. Maybe drop shadows is like the big thing, huh? Because Hearthstone doesn't have drop shadows, but it does have art with drop shadows under the art to give it that depth. Whereas the text itself is just, you know, text. Always. Okay. Well, you know what, chat? With our new fancy text module coming tomorrow, it would be pretty trivial to just make another font using the exact same information and just have a function that combines the two so that when you write text on a card, there's the actual text, and then there's the whoop. Oh my God, that's so sideways. I'm so sorry. I didn't even see that. Then we have like the text and then like a drop shadow text under it. We could do that. It's just, I'm worried that it's not going to be as desolated, spread out as you would expect a drop shadow to be. But we could do that. And that would just all be automated because the function would call both fonts. I could do that. That's certainly possible. But you know what, chat? I'm proud of where we got today. I'm still, every time, I like this comparison so much because this art is so much better than the smoothed out fucking Play-Doh art. It's shocking the difference between the two. Do what brings joy? Everything brings joy. You bring joy, okay? All right, that's it for today. All right, tomorrow we're gonna get right back into it. We're gonna have a text module. It's gonna be delicious. Close out of that. Minimize that. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Have a good evening. See you later, alligators. Are we rating anyone? Nobody's streaming. Oh, Kiryu Sato is, but that's Dead by Daylight. You guys wouldn't want to watch Dead by Daylight. Oh, that NK is streaming Final Fantasy 14, but you guys aren't into MMOs. I don't see anyone. All right. Have a good night. Have a good evening. See you later. Give me kisses, chat. Oh, that was a mistake. That was not meant to be there. Sorry. All right. Give me kisses, chat. Come here. Don't dodge your responsibilities.